I assumed I would find my husband in my 20s and be married by 30 and having kids and all that, and I'm 32 and I'm just not. But I also have viewed being in my 30s and having dated such an empowering position to be in, because you are so much more established, you're so much more clear on what it is you want.
Hello everyone, this is Magbo Gaming here, back at Angry Guys channel once again. I hope that you're all doing well, and we're gonna touch on another topic from the manosphere, which has to do with the dating struggles for modern women, the reality of women being single at 30. So I have explained a little bit why after 30 it becomes harder for women to find a man that will actually be attracted to them, but they are still a lot of beautiful women at 30, but they're just not as beautiful as they were in their 20s, and you could notice it. So yeah, that's what we're gonna commentate on today. Before we get started, if you like these type of videos and you want to support it, be sure to click the like button, be sure to subscribe to this channel and click the bell next to it so you'll be notified whenever we upload new videos on Angry Guys channel in this device of yours, so you won't miss any single uploads ever again. Yep, so it could definitely help it with the algorithm. And be sure to also check out Angry's other channel at Rumble as well, where he has unfiltered content, where he doesn't hold back his curses. Angry Guy sure does hold back a lot on YouTube. And yeah, I definitely suggest that you support him there, because eventually he may go full-time on Rumble. And also check out the Crypto Academy if you want to learn how to invest into crypto, getting prepared for the old digital future where you will own nothing and be happy, but you could combat that with cryptocurrency. Anyways, let's get started with this commentary, shall we?
I just want to say that when you are 29 and back into the dating world, it is rough. Like, I have not.
So I turn 30 tomorrow, and I'm just not ready.
Dating in your 30s sucks, but for real, am I ever gonna get married?
So now I'm over 30, that means I'm expired.
If you haven't been in a relationship and you're in your 30s, you are not alone.
Anybody else in their 30s?
Okay, so let me just point out something real quick before we continue. So these women that are showing up right now in this video, I'm gonna be very honest with you, they still look pretty good for their age. They still look pretty young. Some of them may look a little feminine as well, yeah. But why is it that men doesn't like women in their 30s as much? Yeah, we'll just continue to find out, because I also want to know. Because sometimes I feel like, okay, yeah, women can nurture a child more healthy in their 20s than their 30s, but there's got to be more deeper reasons beyond that. I know some of the reasons, but I want to find out more. I'm pretty sure you do too.
Thought when we get to 30 or 35 would have everything figured out. I felt like once I hit 30, life will make sense. And honestly, these days, every day, I'm like getting more and more what the F moments.
At what point do we just give up? Because at this point, I think I might just have to.
Okay, so I'm freaking pissed. Pissed. So, fun little story time. Here we go. So, my boyfriend of 8 months, almost a year, and we've known each other for a year now, straight up ghosted me.
Just a little PSA for.
And I've been having a lot of issues with women ghosting me all the time. Like, I wish to know where these women are at that are ghosting them and that are single and everything, and they're in their 30s and stuff. But yeah, one of the reasons why probably women are not attracted to that as much is because they have a lot of body counts and they slept with a lot of men, a lot of really muscular, handsome chads, I guess, when they were in their 20s. I mean, that's one of the reasons. There's many other reasons that.
Anybody who might be planning an April Fool's joke on me this year, every day is April Fool's when you're attracted to a man, so.
I'm 38 and single, and I would never go on a walk or a hike date for a first date. Not only do I think it's low effort, but it's also a safety concern.
If you are a single nurse, you've never been married, you don't have kids, just know you're not the only one, because same.
I think I'm in my man-hating era. No, I don't.
Where are the men that give princess treatment? Because I'm telling you now, I am not going near another man who doesn't give me princess treatment.
Princess treatment? And what makes you think you deserve that? because the way that your attitude is, yeah, this woman right there that you just heard, she says she wants the princess treatment. I just find red flags about that because she just wants to be pampered. She just wants everything for her, and I feel like she's not willing to give much to the man. She just wants to be pampered and wants to be comfortable. I mean, naturally you want to survive and you need a man and stuff like that, but women that truly wants a relationship, they want to, a lot of these women, traditional women from foreign countries, they consider first and foremost how they could serve a man. What can I do to make the man happy? And stuff like that, and not expecting anything in return. I mean, that's noble if we find women like that today, because they're becoming more rare. Yeah, more rare than a Charizard card sometimes too.
When you are 29 and back into the dating world, it is rough. Like, I have not had to date since I was like 22, 23. Got divorced, and then I went straight into a new relationship for the last 3 years. So getting back out there is so weird because I'm at the age where, like, now most of the guys my age are married. So you've got Mr. 39-year-old, I work too much to have a family. And then you've got Mr. 48-year-old who would give me the world if I'd let him, but he can't give me kids because he don't want kids anymore. He's already been there, done that. And then you've got Mr. 24-year-old, I'll give you the world if you let me. And then the guys your age are like, I don't want a girlfriend.
Yeah, I get what you're feeling. I'm 38 years old right now, and most women my age, they're married. They're taken, or they have a lot of baggages, or they're single mothers, or they're chubby, or like, if you find a woman that's single in Western culture to this day, then you could probably assume that they have some sort of problems, and it's always a reason why they stayed single all this time. Because if she was really that traditional woman that's reserving somebody for someone, that's a very rare case. Because most of the time, if a traditional woman shows up in the United States of America, for example, they get snatched up by good men very quickly. Trust me. And in this old digital future, guys, you're gonna want to invest into your future to prepare yourself financially. So you will have a lot to offer whenever you meet that special someone in your life. Yep, take it away, Angry.
Hey guys, in a world pushing you to own nothing and be happy, crypto is your key to survival. Join Angry's Crypto Academy to master buying, selling, and trading crypto. Make huge profits and safeguard your wealth. Plus, discover the one crypto virtually no one is talking about, poised to create new millionaires in the upcoming bull run. The link is in the description of the video below. Go check it out now.
I assumed I would find my husband in my 20s and be married by 30 and having kids and all that, and I'm 32 and I'm just not. But I also have viewed being in my 30s and having dated such an empowering position to be in, because you are so much more established, you're so much more clear on what it is you want, and there's so much less room for the bullshit. Feeling like someone is vetting you. Like, no, it's actually the other way around.
For so much of my life, I would find myself in these relationships, and it was almost like I didn't have a choice. To your point, being in my 30s, being established, having this life experience, also having like a lot of sobriety under my belt and a lot of self-awareness around like who I am and why I am the way that I am and all of that, I'm like armed with this information. It's no longer about like, am I good enough for this person? It's like, is this what I want? How do I feel when I'm with this person? I do have a choice. Yeah, it's not about them.
Okay, now that we're back, let's continue with this commentary.
Go way older or way younger? Because the guys your age are not it. What do you do?
Where are all the good men at?
Right here, waiting on a good woman. So the question is, where all the good women at? We are working and staying home because we don't want to get hurt again. Being to ourselves because another heartbreak just won't work.
Dating in your 30s sucks.
Yeah, because you're at the point where you lost trust in a lot of women because like they broke your heart several times, and you do not want to experience it again because it was such a horrible experience. You get your guard up. And a lot of people in their 30s, women and men, they have their guards up. They're not going to submit to just anyone out there because there's a lot of people acting nice, being fake nice, and then one minute they're like very friendly and nice with you and everything, and then the next minute they're out to get you, they're out to like expose you or accuse you for something that could ruin your life forever and all that stuff. And you just can't trust them with a lot of information of yourself today. Like, you gotta keep your guard up. You're like walking on eggshells in trying to approach these people today that you are attracted to. In my case, women. Like, you have no idea how often I run into women on Discord, for example, or on Facebook, that they act so nice and everything at first, but then later on they start begging me for money. They start saying that they have medical issues or they have a big debt and they gotta pay, and they expect you to help her to pay. And like, I barely know you. I haven't talked to you in person or on a webcam to prove that you are legit and real. I'm looking for a genuine relationship. Do not waste my time with such fake niceness just to get something out of me. Because if I spot a little red flag, you're done. I'm not going to associate with you anymore. Because I'm in my late 30s now. I'm 38. So I don't have time to waste on these type of women that just want something out of me, that sees me at like an ATM machine and I can spot it quickly now. I don't even give them a chance. I'm no simp, man, when it comes to that stuff. No. Like, I'd rather be single than to be with a woman that will take advantage of me financially, emotionally, and everything you could think of.
I spent the last hour on Hinge and Bumble swiping. Why is it that every man that sends me a rose or whatever is like 50 or 60 years old? Why? I'm on my second thing of ice cream. But for real, am I ever gonna get married? I know I have to go on a date in order to get married. What if the one that you wanted got away? So I'll just keep eating my ice cream and swipe because this sucks. Does anyone have any advice or tips or anything? Thanks, bye.
You know, that is a great question. What if the one you want got away? That is a question many of these 30-year-old women should ask themselves. By now, they've likely experienced enough to realize that finding a quality man isn't as easy as they once thought. The same men they dismissed in their 20s for being too nice, too stable.
And here's the thing too, when women were in their 20s, like early 20s, or being 18 and 19 or above the age of consent, which in America is between 16 to 18, they get so many men going after them, falling in love with them, seeing how attractive they are, and they get so many options, so many men to choose from, so they can afford to be picky. And the actual good men, the man that, you know, that just wants the best for her or don't want to take advantage of that, gets overshadowed by these Chads and Tyrones, and the man that has, like, you know, muscles or is over 6 feet tall, makes six figures, and has six-pack abs. You get the idea, all that stuff that women are mostly attracted to naturally. Unfortunately, those type of men that women are attracted to are not as easy to come by as the average men. And then, like, they had a really good man among all that, but they choose not to get it. And then later on, when they get older, those Chads and Tyrones, they don't want them anymore because they want younger women. That's the truth. Then suddenly afterward, they go back to the nice man that used to try to get her attention, and now she begs him. But by then, that average man may be better off, may have already got a wife, may already got his life set up, and it's too late for that woman, and then she ends up alone. So that's a problem there. And it's like social media kind of spoils the girls so much. We're getting so many options out there, and then it's just like they don't know what they missed out of, pretty much, because of so many options. If you just focus on a select few men, try them out, see which one works for you for real, you have enough time to meet those few men. But no, there's like hundreds and thousands of men, so you're not gonna have time to be with all of them, of course.
Or not exciting enough are now thriving, married, successful, and no longer available. Meanwhile, these women are left wondering where all the good men went, not realizing they may have already crossed paths with them and let them go. At this stage, reality starts to hit hard. The dating pool isn't what it used to be, and the men who once chased them now now have higher standards or have checked out completely. They start reminiscing about the past, thinking about that one guy who genuinely cared for them but was taken for granted. And that's when regret sets in.
So yeah, a lot of women takes a lot of these men that truly wants them for granted. Because trust me, women say, oh, where's all the good men? And trust me, women in their 30s, they're still gonna get a lot of men going after her. But the roster of men that comes to her is mostly gonna be low quality men. Men that are desperate, men that are a lot older than her, or even men that are a lot younger than her too. She doesn't want any of these men. And that's why she says, oh, where's all the good men? Oh, no. It's just that the Chads and the Tyrones and the charismatic people, those supermodel men, they don't want you. That's what you want because they're rich, they're tall, they're strong and everything. And you want to live your life in easy mode. But you're going to come and realize that it's not going to be easy for you anymore. And you're just going to have to go whatever is left in the market, or I don't know, because for women it's harder once they reach their 30s or 40s for sure. For men like us, like, we can go after women in their 20s and I think we could still make a decent family because, you know, the woman is still young and can still nurture a child if you choose to have a child with her, of course. But that's all I'm gonna say about this video. What you guys think, let me know in the comment section below. If you want to watch the rest of this video, be sure to check the link in the description below. The person's channel and his name is Cosmic Verse. The link of his videos is gonna be in the description below alongside the video itself. Also check out Angry Guy at Rumble for unfiltered content there, where he curses like a sailor and does exclusive live streams. And check out the Crypto Academy if you want to check out which crypto we recommend for you to invest in and look into, because in the long term we believe that these coins that Angry Guy has chosen for us, they're gonna have a pretty big potential future and could probably combat the old digital future and combat inflation as well over time. Anyway, that's all I have to say. I hope you enjoyed this commentary video from me. If you want to check out my YouTube channel, Magbo Gaming, if you like gaming related content, me showing off my game collection, hunting down video games for my collection and all that stuff, gaming discussions as well, and shorts. Yep, you can check out my channel if you want as well, and I'll see you all in the next one. Magbo out. Peace. Bye-bye.